The Ducks make a sneaky signing. We get into exactly what that is in this edition of Ducks Digest. Hey, this is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank the 15% of you, the ones who are watching these videos, who have already hit the sub button. But 85% of you have not subscribed yet. I'm not sure why. We are the newest Anaheim Ducks YouTube channel, bringing you everyday Ducks content. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. As when the Ducks made a pretty interesting signing yesterday, as we know, the Ducks signed Drew Helleson to a 2-year contract. Hellison led all NHL rookie defensemen in plus minus, which is kind of crazy because he kind of quietly did it, right? I mean, I don't think anybody in the national media was really talking about Hellison last season, right? I mean, I really didn't see much information on Hellison at all last year from the national media. The Ducks always get kind of, pushed over. They don't get much credit or much attention, as we know, at a national level. So, as you know, Hellison had a very good season for the Ducks. He was second in points and assists as well when it comes to rookies. So he had a very solid season. So Hellison was he was due for a contract, right? The Ducks decided to sign him to a 2-year contract through the 2026-2027 season. So a couple more seasons. 24 years old, had 13 points, but had a plus 6 rating, right? Like I said, the plus-minus rating was the best among NHL rookie defensemen, which just shows how he was, pretty solid when it comes to playing defense. Had 47 penalty minutes in 56 games, but like I said, had also wanted to mention, looking at this article, led the NHL rookie defenseman in shorthanded time on ice, 54 minutes. Playing on that penalty kill. The Ducks are a young penalty kill. Sure, the penalty kill has to definitely improve, right? That's something that the Ducks are going to have to look at in this upcoming season to try to get better when it comes to their, penalty kill or special teams in general, right? The power play, the penalty kill has to improve in both ways, right? So Hellison is going to be a part of that. Hellison, I think, is a player that, it's a low-risk, high-reward. They got him in the Josh Manson trade a few years back. The Ducks didn't draft him, right? Came over in the Josh Manson trade from the Colorado Avalanche. And he's been, pretty solid, right? Also, he was, like I said, ranked second in points and assists, was tied for second in goals and third in total time on ice among all NHL rookies. His plus 6 rating was tied for 7th. That's, of course, if you include rookies at other positions, right? But at defense, a plus-minus rating is always kind of tough, especially when you're a rookie, because usually when rookie defensemen are on the ice, usually the other team scores, right? I mean, that's kind of how it goes in the NHL. Usually when you're playing another team, a more experienced, you're playing NHL veterans or guys that are already kind of established in the NHL, they usually take advantage when they see a rookie defenseman out there and they score goals, right? So the NHL rookie defensemen usually tend to have a lower plus-minus, right? But Hellison had a plus 6, right? So that's pretty solid for a rookie. And like I said, the Ducks are thinking highly of this guy. Has had a pretty solid career. Also, the guy Hellison appeared in 153 AHL contests with the San Diego Gulls and had his first NHL goal and point on April 11, 2023, when he made his NHL debut. That was against the Vancouver Canucks. Also has represented Team USA at the 2022 Winter Olympic Games and has had a pretty solid international career. Helped Team USA get the gold medal at the World Juniors back in 21. But like I said, already represented the USA at the Olympic Games, right, at the top, highest level. I don't think we'll see Hellison next year in the Olympics, right, because the NHL will be going back to the Olympics, NHL Stars, but Hellison got his opportunity there before he was ever in the NHL to play in the Olympics, which is great. An amateur player, well, not really an amateur, but a young professional AAA guy was playing in the Olympics, and also helped Team USA to a gold medal at the Under-17 Hockey Challenge and bronze at the Under-18 World Championship. But want to talk a little bit about how the defense is stacking up for the Ducks now, moving into next year. It's pretty good, right? I mean, you got Jacob Trouba and Radko Gudas is still there, the two highest paid players on this Ducks defensive unit. Drew Helleson now is going to be added on as the third highest paid player. Kind of crazy, right? Rookie already getting some, pretty solid payday. $1,100,000 next couple years. And you have Jackson Lacombe has a lot of upside. Pavel Mintyukov, another player with a lot of upside. And then, of course, Tristan Lunow and Olin Zellweger are the other guys on that unit. But, yeah, I mean, the top two lineups that the Ducks have, the top two units that the Ducks have on defense, I mean, it's pretty solid, right? I mean, I think the Ducks have a bright future when it comes to this, penalty kill, power play. But what does everybody think? What do you think of the Ducks what do you think of this signing, right? Are you big on Drew Helleson? Do you think this guy is the real deal? If you ask me, I think this guy still has a lot to learn, right? I mean, he's still a young player. He still has got a lot of chances to play on the Ducks last year because it was the Ducks, right? I mean, the Ducks are a young team, basically. The Ducks are a young team that has been in a rebuild the last few years. It's been basically a nonstop rebuild, a very slow and painful rebuild for the Anaheim Ducks, and it seems like it's coming to an end. It's turning a corner. The Ducks hopefully turned a corner this offseason with the Kreider acquisition and the Granlund acquisition. And then, of course, I think the big move that the Ducks have made so far has to be trading John Gibson away, right? I mean, trading John Gibson away really signifies something for the Ducks that they're ready to move on from Gibson. They were ready to make that move, which for years there was a lot of rumors that the Ducks had for many years that Gibson was going to be traded. There was a lot of hesitation, I think, from the Ducks as well. And then, of course, Gibson, too. I mean, he probably blocked a lot of trades, with that no-trade clause. He finally agreed that he was okay going to the Red Wings, right? For many years, I really thought he was going to the Penguins, right? I really thought he was going to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania guy. I really thought he was going to head out there, but I guess not. And, going to be playing for the Red Wings. And, yeah. But going back to Hellison, excited for the Ducks making this signing. We're still waiting on McTavish. There's a lot of rumors out there on where McTavish is going. We're going to be talking about that in the next few days. Hopefully, the Ducks don't trade McTavish. I think that's the one thing that is bothering Ducks fans, that it has Ducks fans uneasy at this point because you just don't know what's going on, right? What exactly is going on with McTavish? I mean, are the Ducks and McTavish talking? Are they close to a deal? Is McTavish happy with the Ducks? Does he want to stay here? I think that those are all valid questions that all Ducks fans have, and maybe the Ducks have themselves, as, of course, the McTavish is a restricted free agent at this time. But as always, make sure to subscribe. The Ducks, upcoming season, going to be doing this all summer long. Make sure to subscribe, and let's go Ducks. Woo!